after this, let us not have anybody blaming another person, because we have this blame game of accusing fingers as to who should be responsible for the discipline of children, for the discipline of learners. Sometimes we say it is the parents who should be responsible for the discipline of their children. We sometimes argue that it is the teachers who should be responsible. And this does not help us, because if we blame one another that way, then our child remains hanging somewhere without anybody being responsible. So what I want us to understand here is that there are 4 sources of discipline. Sources from which a learner can access discipline. And I'm assuming that we all understand that discipline does not necessarily mean punishing, caning, or such kind of things. Discipline means guiding learners, guiding children towards becoming better people. So who are these who should guide these learners? We have 4 sources of discipline. Number 1 is the learning institutions. Where a student or a learner is learning is one of the very important sources of discipline to the learner. We have the teachers there, we have the support staff there. So if you are in a learning institution where you are handling learners as a teacher, as a support staff, you are one of the sources of discipline to that learner. Do your part. Source number 2 is home, where we have the parents, the siblings, and the close relatives. These people also have a responsibility of providing discipline to the children when they are at home. So if you are a parent, if you are a sibling, if you are a close relative, and you are staying or you are close to a child who is going to school, make sure that you do your part. Discipline that learner. Source of discipline number 3 is the community. Besides the school, besides the home, we have the community. These are all the places where the learner may find himself or herself, like in church, like in the matatu, in the transport sector, and some other gatherings. Anything that is not a home, that is not a school, that is a community. And that means that if you come across a student, a learner, a child, anywhere you are, be it in a boda, in a matatu, in a wedding, in a church, wherever, make sure that you do your part of disciplining or providing discipline to the child. Lastly, but equally important, is source number 4, which is the government. The government has the responsibility of also being a source, and a very important one, because this is the one that has the ability to motivate or demotivate these other sources. So the government is supposed to legislate properly and see to it that the learners in their various environments are able to access discipline in its purest form. So after this, I believe we have understood that all of us are responsible. Let us not have teachers saying, oh, kazi ya discipline ya mtoto ni ya mzazi, ama mzazi analalamika, oh, hii shule haina discipline kwa mtoto. You see, you do your part. And if any of the 4 parts does its part perfectly, then you will find that the learner is taken care of to a great extent. I hope this helps. What is remaining? We act, we take responsibility,